people who you have been reaching out to, you have been prospecting, they have been on the fence, and this might be a video that will help you get them over the finish line and get them ready to say yes. And so what are we going to talk about? We're actually talking about 6 things that you should know, or your prospect should know, before they join the network marketing company. Oftentimes people get started in network marketing and they just kind of just go with the first person that talks to them. It kind of sounds good and they're like, all right, but they haven't really done a lot of due diligence up front. And, you know, having been in this profession for a number of years, I know that there are certain things that you do want to look for before you join a company. So we're going to talk about those things, and I'm sure as we go through this, you'll be thinking about how these apply to the company that you're working with right now, and when you're talking to prospects, how you can use this as different things that you can share. So the first thing, when somebody is evaluating a network marketing company, or you can use this to think about the company that you're currently working with, is first and foremost, you got to think about leadership. You know, I have worked in several different companies, and oftentimes if there is something where one person is going this way and you're going this way, that partnership is not going to last for very long. So who are the leaders? What do they stand for? Do their values align with what you believe? Or do their values, you know, connect with you in a way where you're like, hey, I can share this to the moon and back because I believe what we are fighting for. If you have done your due diligence and you look at who are the leadership, what are the core values of the company, what are the core values of the people involved, are they doing business with honor and integrity, are they building something that's built to last, or are they just creating some here and now volume? You know, those are things that you kind of want to look for, because shoot, if you're going to put your time, your talent, your treasure on the line, you want it to be something that's going to be here for the duration. You know, something that's going to be a legacy company, something that's here to stay. So first and foremost, we must evaluate the leadership. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is, obviously, if we're joining this to make some money, we need to look at the comp plan. How is it set up? What is the structure? You know, one of the things that we looked at, and, you know, my husband and I, we've looked at a lot of compensation plans, is oftentimes they're set up in a way where there's a lot of money that's there at the top of the comp plan. And obviously if you're at the top, that's great. But to me, what's really, really important, and what I know will last and will help the team grow, is if there's a lot of money at the bottom. If there's money for when the new person gets in and gets going, if they're going to sacrifice time away from their family, if they're going to put, you know, effort and focus into something, it has to be something worthwhile. We live in a day and age where people don't stick around for money that's going to come in a year or 2 years. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just where we live, right? And so, you know, knowing that, what is the upfront bonus money that if a person puts their hand to the plow and doesn't look back, if they get in and get rolling, that they can make quickly? Can they make, you know, $500, $1,000, $2,000 in the first 30 to 60 days? Is that feasible based on the compensation plan that you have your hands on and based on, you know, what you have to work with? If the answer is yes, thumbs up, because most people, when they come in, they don't want to work all month long to make $24, right? So the long-term vision, while it is important and while we want that residual, we need to show the people that are joining, the people that are looking at what we have, money up front. That is very, very important. So that is number 2. So moving on, number 3, let's talk product. Product is very important. If you are in a business and you are moving a product or service, what you have has to be valid. It has to be something that people are going to need. It has to be something that, you know, people are going to actually want. There's all different kinds of companies that are out there, all different kinds of products that are out there. You know, a product should be top notch. It should be something that cannot be easily duplicated. Or if there's other similar things out there, your product must be heads and tails above the rest of them to where it's like a no-brainer for people. Like it just can't be difficult. If they can get on a product and they can feel results with that product or see results with that product, it's game over. You know, you have your compensation plan, and when you have people that join a business, or when you decide to join a business, you know, there's 2 kinds of people that end up in the team. Person number 1 is somebody that's a hardcore recruiter. They're a business builder. They're getting out there. They're making things happen. Person number 2 believes in all that. They love all that. They say, oh, that sounds great. But they feel most comfortable talking about the product. And so we got to have a product that we can talk about. We have to have something that we can get behind, something that we can be very strong with, something that we can be very confident with, something that where you can be like toe to toe with anyone, anywhere, anytime, any place. We got this. And so if you feel that way about your product, thumbs up. That is a good thing. That's very, very important. Number 4 is price point. Price point is important. Out of everything that's out there, you could have the most magnificent thing under the sun. It could be like, yeah, this is so awesome. I'm so excited. You know, you could just be all in it and excited about it. But if that product or if that service is at a price point that is not feasible for most people, it will be challenging to move. Like, I'm just saying, there are companies that do have more expensive products. In fact, most network marketing companies, their products are a little bit on the higher end. Why? Well, obviously they're better quality, but you know, it still has to be a point where people can afford the product, and somebody that's not in network marketing, someone that's not joining the business, someone that's just going to consume your product or your service can say, that sounds good. I like that. There's nothing else on the market quite like it. Hey, it's at a good price. I can afford this. Hey, if you even have a referral program, even better, because people that get started on your product or service and they like it and it's awesome, they're going to naturally refer some people. So if you have some kind of built-in referral program that helps with that price point, perfect. You're good to go. So price point is number 4. Price point is very important because if we have something that is a little too, like you're kind of targeting the upper echelon of society, you're not going to be able to get the masses to do it. They're just not going to be able to afford to do it on a regular basis. And so you want something that works no matter what stage of society they're in. You know, they could be, husband and wife, got a couple kids, and if it's something that works in that budget and it can work for the average American family or the average family whatever country you live in, then you're good to go. If it's something where like it's a little bit out of the range for most people, then I wouldn't really recommend it. So number 5, okay, I like this one. Market timing. What on earth is market timing? Okay, so we got 2 different things with market timing. The first part is market timing in the market at large. So wherever you're at, whatever country you live in, what are the companies that are out there in your marketplace at that time? Like, okay, I've been in network marketing for like 10 years now. So we had Juice Wars back in the day. We had Monavie, we had Noni, we had Zuri, we had all these different juices that came out all at the same time. They all had really similar comp plans. They all had really similar products. We got to know what's going on. Then it went to coffee. Okay, so we had your Organo Gold. We had your, I think it was Synergy Coffee. I mean, there was like 5, 6, 7, 8 coffee companies all at the same time, all with similar comp plans. So you want to think to yourself, market timing, network marketing at large, what is going on? Is there a lot of other companies that are parallel to this company? Like they're almost the same. We've got to think about that. If there was 5 or 6 or 7 other companies that are like kind of in that niche, maybe a niche that might be a little crowded right now. And maybe we want to go to something that's a little bit more unique, a little bit more stands out to its own. So just a little food for thought. So that's one part, is market timing in network marketing at large, in your country at large, kind of like what's going on in the whole world. That's the first part. The second part, which is a little bit different, is market timing for your company. If you're looking at one particular company, is this a company that's been around for 50 years and it's very established and there's a lot of leadership that's been in place and you will get to the top, but it's kind of gone through the phase of momentum? Or is this a company where it does have some groundwork that has been laid, but it's still new enough to where not everybody has heard of it, not everyone has an opinion about it, not everyone has already, it's not already kind of made the sweep through. Like momentum it's an amazing thing. Momentum is like the most beautiful thing. When you can get momentum working on your side, company momentum, because that company has got some things in place, they've got some leadership in place, they got an amazing product, they have an awesome comp plan where you can hit the ground running and you can go whoosh, and you can go up quickly. That is what you're looking for. So you're looking for something that has an established base, but hasn't necessarily gone through all of the momentum phases. Oftentimes when I see companies that are extremely established, they have like 20 different Success from Home magazines they've been in, they've got this, they've got that, they have all these different things. I'm like, Awesome, love the track record. Where's the room for growth? Like, room for growth is why we're here. If we don't have room for growth, then the opportunity is not the same for the new person that wants to sign and join today. So market timing is very, very important. So just kind of consider that, food for thought. And the last thing, number 6 out of 6, system. System is the part that makes the machine run. If we don't have a system, we have chaos. So if somebody is looking at joining a network marketing company, if you're looking at joining a network marketing company, or let's say you have people that you know that are potentially considering your company, system is key. If you can share these 6 things in a way that comes to their mind and they're like, I get that. That makes sense. You have awesome leadership, comp plan that pays, product that works, market timing is on our side, product is affordable, it's great for the masses, and we have a system for this thing to run on. It is game on, my friends. We have seen what a system can do. If you look at the great companies that have been around for a long time, the thing that has made them successful, the companies that have been around 30, 40, 50 years, is that they had a solid system in place. They had infrastructure so somebody can come in green as the grass, not knowing anything, and that they could go through a process, they could go through a flow that could literally take them by the hand. And if they just followed those steps and they were hungry and they followed it, they went out there and they did something, that they could go to the top of the comp plan. No experience needed. Nothing else. They just need some desire and follow the steps. So if you have a system in place, or you can see that there is a system in place, you're good to go. So those are the 6 tips that you should know before joining a network marketing company. Or if you're sharing this with someone, it's important that you know this as you're talking to your prospects, because it's going to give you a good foundation. It's going to give you a good base. It's going to give you a good sense of confidence in talking with different people, because if you know you have these things in your company, then what else is there? It's just about getting out there and sharing the message. And if you're in a spot in your life where you're like, shoot, I'm ready to get this thing on, I am ready to go as fast as I possibly can, let's do this, then I have something that will help you put a little gas on the fire, right? It's going to help amplify what you're already doing. And what I have here is it's a process. It's a 10-step process that if you go through this, it will help you to get some of the stuff out of your way that has been maybe a barrier that has been holding you back. And it's going to help add that fuel to the fire so that you can go fast and get to the top of your company. So how do you get this? If you click on the link that's listed in the description, you're going to get the 10 steps. It's going to be a process that you can go through. I've seen many, many people go through it already. We're already getting phenomenal testimonies about how it's amplifying and speeding up the success that they're seeing in their business. So that's what you want to see. Click on the link. It's my free gift to you. Enjoy it, use it, share it with the people that you know. And that is it for tonight. Well, take care, my friends. Be blessed. Have an amazing night. Rock it out this week, and I will see you all next time. For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summergeronimo.com.